I think I did too much. Sunday, I did like a stretch flow and I did a wheelbarrow, which I haven't done in a long time. And I think I hyperextended my spine. And then I did my legs behind my head. Now that's something that I've done and have been doing for some years, but because of my hips and they've gotten stiffer and all that jazz, it's hard to get it like on the ground behind my head, which I was able to do. But I think I overextended. And then on Monday, I did Pilates. But usually at the end of Pilates, especially if I do it with Nicole, there's like a rolling that you do on your spine that's supposed to massage your spine. But I think I did something different where how I usually roll, I did it to where I put this down and I rolled here to try to stretch it out. But I think I did that too much that by, what was that, Tuesday was cardio. And I did nonstop cardio, as in I didn't take sets of breaks, only like one break in between two sets, but I didn't take breaks within the movement. So I did nonstop cardio. Wednesday was mobility and weights because I was like, okay, I need to slow something down, but I do need to get my weights in this week because I already started feeling my lower back hurting Tuesday night while I was at the opera. And I was like, okay. And so Wednesday I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some weights, but I'm gonna do weight mobility. And then I did like a stretch for your lower back. I don't know if that irritated it more, but the rest of Wednesday, my back just did not feel good and it felt like it kept getting worse. So Thursday, I did not work out at all. I made Thursday my rest day, which works out kind of because then I ended up going to the office. And so, stairs for the train station and all that jazz. So there was still some movement that I needed to do. And then today is Friday. And so I said, I don't want to do a back-to-back rest day. I usually do that on the weekend if I do a back-to-back. And I said, you know what, let me do something. So I did Qigong and I did balance. Like balancing work with Qigong. I follow Lu Chen. I call her my Chinese auntie. And I did some balancing Qigong just to make sure that I can like stabilize my core and get this whole area like aligned and like, okay, let's whatever, which helped. That kind of helped a little bit. And then I did the cardio. It was much longer. It was only 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go to the laundromat. So there's still movement that I need to do. So I don't want to overextend my body. But I was moving to a step. So I just did 15-minute, 2,000 steps where I burned, I forgot even how much calories, maybe 300, maybe more than that. At any rate, I just wanted to move. I wanted to move my body. I wanted to be intentional about moving my body and let my body know that. But I had to be mindful, like there were certain spins and turns that I was doing and I felt it here, so I had to slow down. But I started tearing up. One, because Whitney Houston music is so sweet, especially the ones that he chose. But also, I was just so proud of myself for treating myself well. I think in the past, when I'm hurting, I still would push myself to do like a workout. Like when I had the ATV accident, a week or two later, I was back to working out and I had no business doing that. And I had like partially torn Achilles. Like, I did too much. And so my body needed to like really rehabilitate. And the doctors were like, you need to stop. And I don't know what that's about. I think that's tied to like work and stuff where I'm like pushing myself regardless, or just society saying Black women just need to push and do the most. At any rate, I was just proud of myself today where I was like, I wanted to commit to moving, but I wanted to also to commit to taking care of my body. And the fact that I was like able to do that and commit to myself and then still work out, like I'm tearing up. I mean, it's like the little things. I was just so proud of myself. I was like, I'm so happy you're not doing the most. Now when I got excited, I'm not remembering, I was like, ooh, oh, there we go. Okay, so and it's the holidays. Let me get into this bit. Look at my shopping cart is ready to go. That's my recycling on the door. But yeah, shopping cart ready to go. I decorated since it's December. And so it's not a lot. Little kisses of hints of we're in a new season, not overdoing it. I'm not gonna buy anything, of course. So that's that. And it's nice and quiet. So I'm gonna be in the shower and reflect because I feel teary, and just reflect on which I've done, which I've been doing such a better job at taking care of myself and listening to my body. But when I have those moments where I start to not do that, I notice that I don't overextend the way I used to. Like I catch myself and pull back, like in taking sweets. The top of this year, I was like, no sweets. And then, okay. I think once the new year hits in 2026, I'm gonna go back to like no sweets. I think that also impacted the sweets intake, and eating beef impacted my facial breakouts, plus the hormones of me just getting older and all that jazz. All right, well, that's all I have. Hope you all have a great day. Okay, workout is done. Shower is done. I am moisturized. I feel good. And what I'm going to do is I made chia pudding, and I use oat milk, coconut milk, chia seeds, probiotics. Yeah. Do you remember seeing this chia seed probiotics? And then I also have hemp powder added to it with a little bit of agave, right? Sometimes I put coconut, like I put like a coconut thing in there, but I use this organic blue agave with a touch of almond flavoring. Now usually I don't add flavoring. Usually I just let it be, and then I add like berries on top. I think I am gonna add some walnuts though to this. And then once I finish eating, I'm gonna go to the laundromat. I always bring a book with me, and I end up not bringing books. I end up not reading it, so I'm gonna really try. While I was thinking about, I'm like, should I continue recording? And then a voice is like, girl, nobody care about what you do. Because I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm really not. I feel like that's too much pressure and responsibility to record and upload. And I record and upload as I see fit. And even though I have so much content, I would want to edit it a particular way. Then I want the content to look a certain way. And I don't got time for that. And if I do have time for that, it's the pressure too, mostly. But yeah. Can I just say, I am loving it. I am loving the group. First of all, my skin tone. I worked hard to get the skin tone, okay? I'm trying to get the rest of my body to match my face because my face is a little bit more darker, clearly because it's out more. When I was younger, I was more like a yellowish brown, like a diarrhea brown. And that sounds bad, but I did not like my complexion. My mom was so chocolatey, and I wanted to be chocolatey like my mama. I was like, my mom is so pretty. She has long hair. Hers, it was real. Long hair, long nails, long fingers. She's just so elegant. And chocolatey, and I wanted to be chocolate. I remember being in the sun while all the other brown skin, dark skin people were running from the sun. I was in it like this, and I was raised in the 90s when colorism was still much a thing. Nope. In my household, Pam was the attractive one, and Gina was cute. So there you have it. So yeah, nothing fancy. I was gonna add some berries, but like frozen berries, but I don't feel like it. I need to go. I have my tea to go. It's a St. John's tea. It's supposed to help with your cycle. It's supposed to help just in general, kind of balance your hormones. Is this it? St. John's bush tea. It regulates menstrual cycle, balance hormones, and it's iron rich. And you're supposed to really take it. I mean, you can take it whenever, but specifically before and after to help balance your hormones. And like I said, I had a detox tea earlier. What's the detox tea? Oh, that's a good question. Let me get that. Did I just step on a walnut? I have to scoop that up. Oh. I don't know how to pronounce this. Cassia alata. This is a mild laxative. So I had some earlier, and I put a little bit in there with the St. John's bush, and I'm going to the laundromat. Now they have a bathroom there, but I don't like blowing up public bathrooms. Will I be able to make it back in time? But it's a mild laxative, so I'll be fine. And I think pooped twice today, so I think I should be fine. And it also helps with the liver. That's the main reason why I got it, was nourishes the skin, and it helps support the liver. This is why I don't like recording. You have to take the camera everywhere so I can see you and then edit it. It looks too much. Like I would have to have my own like editing team, or I ain't got money for that. I need money to Oh, I need to take my vitamins. Thank you. Something that my mom got me into young is oil of oregano. So I have oil of oregano in my water first thing in the morning. I don't know what it's been doing, but it feels like it's been doing something. And then I take D3 because, you know, us melanated chic guys and folks need our vitamin D. And I drop it underneath my tongue because it absorbs faster there. And then I take a vitamin B complex. I think I'm almost done. Yeah. And it has some biotin and folic acid in there, which my doctor told me I needed when she did my blood panel. She's like, your vitamin D is low, your folic acid is low. And then magnesium, I need magnesium. Oh crap. I'm gonna take this with that. Okay. And then fish oil. I've been doing magnesium too, but the magnesium I have has like a sweet taste. And so sometimes I just put it in my tea and that adds like a fake sweetener, you know? Oh, and this is fish oil for the brain, for the brain. How many? A teaspoon once or twice daily at mealtime. Oh, refrigerate after opening. I'm so happy I saw that. Okay. I'll put this in the fridge. Put this up here so I can see it. Am I gonna put the magnesium in my? I think I'm good. My body doesn't feel like it wants magnesium today. Yeah. Okay. So I have this thing on how I take my. I need to retwist. How I take my my things. I don't take it first thing in the morning. I usually like I say, I drink the water with the oregano. I just recently added that first thing in the morning. And I let that go and do its thing, and then I do lime in warm water because that helps kind of like flush out your system. And so boom, and then I drink the tea and let that set in. And then I feel like my system is ready enough because it still hasn't had food in it to absorb all the vitamins in there, and then coating it with this. That's it. That's all I got.